Welcome into the Golfing Dads. Tonight, we are taking a break from our usually scheduled program of our PGA Show preview because it's the holiday season, and it is that time of year that all the golfing dads need to know, hey, what do I want for Christmas? What should the golfing kids and the golfing moms get the golfing dads for Christmas? So we're here to help you tonight. We're going to give you some good gift ideas. You've probably heard a lot of these before. We talk about these a lot on our show. But if you're looking for something that is going to be that great last minute gift idea that's going to really appease to the golfing dad in your life, we got the list for you today. So,
hey, Greg, let's start with small boxes.
All right, let's start. Stocking stuffers? You want stocking stuffers? Let's get some stocking stuffers in here. I got two. They're from the same company. I'm gonna go with a different school than I normally go with here. Oh, phone caddy.
That's dangerous.
I got to make it up with their speaker too from Desert Fox, but your phone caddy right there, and their new magnetic phone caddy from Desert Fox. Got to check that out. That is an amazing piece of machinery.
Hey, and don't forget for all the cigar aficionados out there, their cigar cutter divot tool.
And their cigar attachment to the bottom of the phone caddy.
Yes.
Mine is in my bag, so I didn't have time to grab
That's where mine is. Yeah, mine is in my bag. I did. I may or may not have sent a text message to our buddy Scott saying we need the magnetic phone caddy needs a cigar holder too. It needs some love. So,
and if you're not a cigar smoker like myself, I use it as a glove holder. So it has multiple purposes for that golfing dad in your life. So check out Desert Fox Golf for great stocking stuffers and some great speakers as well. Their DJ10 speaker. Get them two of those. Pair them up.
Pair them up. Forget it. Hey, just wanted to say what's up to Ush and the Ocala golfer also out there watching us tonight. What's up, guys? How are you?
Like I was saying, use code GolfingDads to get 15% off your order at desertfoxgolf.com.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cut off that. Paying bills.
I mean, if we really want to pay bills right off the bat, let's
might as well.
Let's show them a little bit more about Desert Fox.
Ready to take your game to the next level? Desert Fox Golf's collegiate gear is growing fast, with over 25 universities and counting. Show off your favorite team on the course with the phone caddy and DJ10 speaker, built for easy access for every round. Perfect for students, alumni, and college sports fans looking to show off their school spirit. Gear up today at desertfoxgolf.com.
Check them out. Great gift idea. My wife actually came to me because one of her friends was like, oh, hey, is this the phone caddy that they should get? And I was like, absolutely not. That's the wrong one. Let me get you to the right phone caddy. That is better. They were going to buy this cheap, poorly made phone caddy that their phone was going to fall right out of. And I said, no, I got the product for you. Desert Fox.
Yep.
All right, Steve, what's a gift that you're looking for this season that you think would be a great gift for the golfing dads?
We're all about having fun on the golf course, right?
Nah, I guess so. Maybe a little bit.
A game we've done, I've played with the Orlando golfer, T-Box Dice.
Nice.
Fits nicely in that stocking. They've got a new luxury packaging now with a zip up container for it. But T-Box Dice is the way to go. You're on the golf course, you're playing a course. You're out there playing with your usual game at your usual course. The golf course. Get that T-Box dice out and throw some dice on the ground and see what tees you're playing from. Just have some fun and relax and laugh about it. So I definitely would give them a shout. They are a great brand. So and a lot of fun to play. So.
And it's a fun thing you can do if you're taking your kids out there too and make the game more fun for them. So if they're just getting into the game, this is a way to introduce them to the game and just have a little bit more fun with it, not having some of those strict rules that golf has some of the times that turns people away.
Yep.
This is a way to lighten that mood and have a great time. Check out T-Box Dice.
What do you got? You got any more stocking stuffers on your list? I got a couple of them.
So stocking stuffers, I'm going to go with you can go a stocking stuffer with this, or you can wrap them and use them. Bridgestone golf balls.
And make sure you get that mindset.
Your Tour Series right here with the mindset, and the E Series with the mindset. These are the best golf balls on the market. I will say they are a game changer. Get your mind in the right place with the mindset.
Yes.
They can be stocking stuffers. You can take them out. If you want to be fun, wrap these individually. Give them a whole bunch of different tiny little presents out there. And you can just take the golf balls out, put the golf balls in the stocking. But these golf balls, the reason that they are so good is they bring the mental part of the game right to the thing you use most on the course, which is the golf ball. It's the thing most people neglect. Most people think, oh, I can use any golf ball, but getting fit for a golf ball is one thing Bridgestone prides themselves in. If you get fit for this golf ball and you use the mindset technology, you are in the right headspace and are using the right equipment to help improve your game. That's why I just think this E-Series is great for those golfers that are more casual, looking for that little bit of help with their game so the golf ball can help them out. But then also you add that mindset on there and it helps the mental game too. Then you got, Steve, this is what you and I use. We use the Tour Series.
Yes.
You use, which box do you use?
The Tour
RXS? The green box?
RX. No, I use the blue box. RX.
The blue box. Okay. So that's the great thing about Bridgestone is if you have similar games to people, you might play a different golf ball, but you got to find the right golf ball that's right for you. And they have 4 different tour lines. They're coming out with some new lines at the PGA show. So we'll let you know what those are like coming up here, because we're all about the Bridgestone mindset. All right, Steve.
I've got one that my wife traditionally would buy me every year for Christmas and put it in my stocking. Cole? So it has to be on the list. No, not Cole. I know. No, Evolve golf tees.
100%.
You want to tee up that mindset, put that peg in the ground, and make it an Evolve golf tee. Cut the spin down on the driver, and just helps hit that driver even further. And I swear by them. I've used them for, it seems like, forever now, and love them. They're the freaking best tees in golf, and I won't ever use another golf tee.
Well, Steve, when you go to that, like either a private or prestigious golf courses, the number one seed doesn't mean anything, Bradley. You haven't won the championship yet. Talking from a former champ here. But what I will say is a tee can make all the difference. If you're using the wrong tee, that feel off the club face is going to be different. And Evolve golf tees, when I see those at a golf course and there's a pile of them there, I'm taking a handful and putting those in my pocket.
Every time.
Every time.
Let's go. I think I've got one more thing that we can fit in a stocking.
All right, let's hear that.
It might stick out the top of the stocking, but it's a Dormy Workshop head cover.
Ooh. What?
Yes. Our buddies at Dormy, their head covers are the best. Now, along with being made in Canada, they're made in the USA. They have an office. They have a location in
USA.
And definitely want to definitely want to check them out and get a Dormy Workshop head cover, because there's nothing like a Dormy Workshop head cover. They are the best head covers in the business, and definitely recommend picking one of those up.
I mean, this is like a tuxedo for your golf club. Let's be honest.
Yes.
It has that perfect lining inside that is so soft, keeps your driver safe and comfortable. And here in the winter, it keeps it warm too. So they know that from Canada. But the stitching, the material on here, this is like having that baseball glove you had as a kid that you wore in and got to that perfect feel and then molds around your golf club. This is just like that. So check out Dormy Workshop.
By the way, 2 things. You can get the baseball glove head cover too, because I have one on my bag. And I do want to give a shout out really quick, Greg. I don't think you saw it. Congrats to Todd from Dormy. They're down in Mexico right now with PGA Canada. And he made a hole-in-one this week while they were down there. So congrats, Todd. You owe us a drink during the PGA show.
Steve, I'm getting tired of you and I congratulating all these people on hole-in-ones, and we are yet to cross that threshold. But someday, maybe we will. But we are happy for everyone that does get that hole-in-one. I'm going to go with someone who has a hole-in-one club as my next pick for a great present. Now, you're not going to get this in time for Christmas.
Oh, yes.
But Wedge FX. I have a theme here with all of my Penn State stuff on here. But Wedge FX, get that custom wedge forged. Pick out the shaft that's perfect for you, the grip, everything. Every part of this club is designed for you. So Wedge FX, their customization is unparalleled. And Steve, you have the collection of them. That's the one we all have from our Masters.
Yeah,
first Masters.
I do have a collection. I do have a collection of them.
I have them back up here. If I go, hold on, I can do this now because this will follow me. If I go up here,
I got your own cameraman right now.
At artwork, because I have my own cameraman now. I got a new camera, and I'm going to put that onto on my list. But
hey. Kiss on a date night with the wife. Just tell her you're listening to the Golfing Dads.
You know what? Actually, have her listen because we're giving great Christmas ideas here.
Great Christmas ideas here, yes.
The Orlando golfer needs to just say, hey, if you're looking for a gift idea for me for Christmas, listen to the Golfing Dads. They know what's best for the dad in your life.
Greg, I'm going to go with one. We use it on the golf course almost every hole, almost every shot we play. And that's that Nikon rangefinder.
What?
A Nikon rangefinder.
What? Now, hold on. You want that Nikon rangefinder?
Are you looking for the perfect rangefinder? Then check out our friends at Nikon. The new Cool Shots Pro 3. This rangefinder has an amazing OLED display that stabilizes and locks onto your target, giving you that perfect yardage every time. It's also the official rangefinder of the LPGA and the Golfing Dads.
Sorry, I had to put that promotion in there real quick.
Yep. Shameless plug. We love those. We love a good shameless plug around here.
But you are right. That is an amazing piece of technology that will help enhance your game.
Really quick, I want to give a couple shout outs on here. Ocala Golfer got his first Wedge FX wedge.
Boom! What'd you get? Hold on. Ocala Golfer, I know you're watching on Instagram. I know you're what did you get on there? Give us a description or send a picture to Steve so that we can kind of share what customization you got on there, because that's the thing about Wedge FX. They're all different. They're all unique.
And Putzo Golf 2024. You are right. I'm not going to say the word "we'll play nice" on the air tonight. Lee is a great customizer. There was another word in there to describe great that I'll leave out here.
It's a family-friendly show, folks.
And then also he just got one of Lee's. Just got one putter Lee customized, the Mission Maker. Dude, his work is unbelievable. The Ocala Golfer got the Atlanta Braves Tomahawk with his IG tag on it.
Oh, nice.
We love that. We love that idea. Greg, let's go down the club size boxes right now, and let's talk about those. Okay.
We kind of broke that with Wedge FX. So
we broke that with Wedge FX. I'm gonna go first. I know you got a putter. I'm going to putter here. So let's go putters back and forth first, and then we'll talk about one we both want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about from the putter line is Ocala Golfer. You already commented on this, so I'm going to go down this road. Paul, our buddy Paul at Lombardi Golf and Lombardi Putters. I just got one. I've used it twice. The thing is unbelievable. Speed control. I also heard a story from the Orlando Golfer from this weekend regarding the Ocala Golfer making like 160 feet of putts with his 79 at Julian Falls this weekend. So It's a good weapon. Definitely recommend those Lombardis. That 79, I know, Greg, you're a big fan of the 79. I've got the Vertolo in my bag. They make a great putter. So, let's, go check out Paul at Lombardi. They were doing a discount. I don't know if he's still doing it, though, but they were doing 40% off on Black Friday.
Damn! I'm pretty sure if you want to reach out and say, hey, the golfing dads said you had a good discount going, I'm pretty sure Lombardi will help you out. He's a friend.
Lombardi's awesome. Paul is awesome. What's up, dude? Ocala Golfer, the 79 was rolling putts. I've heard about you rolling putts this weekend. So I heard you made a lot of them. So Greg,
they have so many different putters that you can
models
choose from, and that customization. Yes. And also they work with Wedge FX to customize those putters as well. They do. It's a great partnership there.
Greg, what do you got?
So I have a different putter that I've been using lately, and another putter company that is all about being fit. I am all about getting fit for clubs, getting fit for golf balls, getting fit for all of your golf equipment. But I got Makefield. We had Makefield on here a few weeks ago, and Mike from Makefield was talking about getting custom fit for these putters. They are unbelievable. They are weighted perfectly. They have weight kits that you can adjust to make it fit to your game. The milling on that face makes all the difference, and that technology. But the way they fit for a putter is unlike anything you have ever seen in the golf industry. Go back and watch our show with Makefield. You'll see a video of us getting fit at the PGA show last year. And it's just amazing how quickly they do it and how precise they can really get you fit for a putter. So a Makefield putter is a great gift for that golfing dad in your life. All right, Steve. You want to go to the big dog? You want to let the big dog eat?
Let the big dog eat. Let the big dog eat.
Now, you know it. We talk about it all the time on here. The big dog, the Cobra, DS with Future Fit 33. Dial in your settings. Once you get fit for a driver like this, you'll never want anything else.
I was talking to somebody the other day. Greg, because they were asking me about it. Mm-hmm. And I said, it's like a cheat code. Like you just point it in the right direction and literally just make a swing and it just goes. And you can set it to however you want to. And it's going to be, it's a game changer in the golf industry. What Cobra has done with the Future Fit 33 technology. And big fan of it. A big fan of watching the ball leave the club face with it on the tee box. And I can't think of a better driver out there that I don't want to put one in my bag.
If you don't believe us and you think we're blowing smoke up your ass, go check out the fitting that we did at Demo Day last year, where you can see my drives going from left to right and then dial it in, moves in a little bit, and then boom, found the right fitting, and it's been in that fitting ever since I put this in my bag. And
still the first driver. It's the first driver I've ever seen you hit straight.
Yeah, that's true. But that's what it does. It really makes a difference. And that's what getting fit for clubs can really do. I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'5". So when I get fit for irons, I have to make sure they're fit correctly. Because if I'm using stuff straight out of the box, then I'm going to come across the ball. I'm going to do different things. I'm not going to get my lie angle. It's going to be my toes going to dig into the ground because they're not set up for me. But getting fit really makes the difference. That's why I talk about these putters, these wedges, these drivers, the golf balls. Getting fit makes all the difference. So
all the difference.
Check out Cobra Golf and the DS adapter.
I've got one more item that comes in a golf club size box, but isn't a golf club.
Is it a hockey stick?
No, we're not Happy Gilmore. It's an iRange.
Ooh.
Now, great accessory to have in your bag. Every phone now, you can just pop it on with a magnet. Boop, done, record. If you want to work on your golf game, if you are recording your par threes because you want to make sure that, like Dave, you get a hole-in-one on video.
Can't believe we got that.
Can't believe we got that either.
Of course, Dave's standing in front of his own hole-in-one.
Big fan of the iRange. Just throw it right in the ground. Boom, done. Record, do what you need to do, pick it up, and keep going. I will tell you, having used other ones, the iRange, because of the size of it, you just throw it right in the ground. It goes in perfectly every time. You don't have to worry about messing with it. It's perfect. It really, truly is.
And you can use it for more than just if you're trying to make a golfing podcast like we do, or you want to film those hole-in-ones like Steve said, or if you're looking to just get video of your swing so you can analyze it and improve, it's a great coaching tool as well. So the iRange is definitely a must-have for that golfing dad in your life. And I mean, Dave even talks about it. He uses it for his son for filming baseball and other things.
Baseball,
so it's perfect.
Yeah. What do you got next?
So next on my list, I'm going to talk about kind of what we use here. If you have a dad who likes filming things and you're looking for that big present in it, I'm saying look at DJI. Look at DJI for their Pocket 3, their Action 6, even their drones out there. They have smaller drones that are just fun to have around and play with, and bigger drones if you're going to do a lot of other stuff. But they have great video equipment to record those moments in your life and to record those podcasts for you. We're not sponsored by them by any means, but I really like the equipment that they have. So if you're looking for that perfect camera, check out DJI. All right, Steve.
I've got one that comes in about the same size box that the DJIs come in, and that is the FlightScope Mevo Plus.
Yes,
I will tell you, with my Cobra DS Adapt, I've had a really high end aftermarket shaft, and I hadn't gotten the shaft sleeve changed out on it because they're harder to get because it was such a new shaft sleeve. And I got one in and went to the PGA, went to Golf Galaxy, actually. That's the Superstore. Went to Golf Galaxy, had them put the tip on, and went out to the range.
Just the tip?
Just the tip, yep.
I couldn't resist.
What's up, Jay? Went in and got it changed out. And I brought the Mevo Plus out because I wanted to see what the two shafts did and what my numbers were. And where my spin rate was, what my carry distance was, and what I was doing. And to be able to dial in your clubs, you see tour players do it before a round, every round, where they're on the range hitting balls with whether it's, their FlightScope or whatever it is. I'm telling you right now, the Mevo Plus, one cool thing about the Mevo Plus is it's really easy to take with you because it's small. Hooks up right to your tablet or phone and gives you all that information right at your fingertips. So the FlightScope Mevo Plus, go check out FlightScope. Also, code the Golfing Dads Tavern at FlightScope will get you 5% off there.
All right, Steve. One of my last things here, but I saved the best for last. Okay. I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah. I was wondering when you were going to get to this one.
I saved it for last because this is the most comfortable clothing on the planet. And if you are looking for the perfect golf attire and fishing attire and business attire to go from the boardroom to the boat to the golf course to the gun range, which this is actually the quarter zip I wore on the gun range when we went.
I had the gray one on, but yeah.
So I will say, and the hoodie you have on I have a hoodie just like that as well. It's the most comfortable hoodie. Like everyone that has seen me in it is like, where did you get this? I need one of these. They are so comfortable. But the Golfish, they got amazing gear for every golfer in your family. And that fishing gear, it is amazing. You can go from the golf course to the boat to dinner, be nice dressed up. The hoodies are not just like regular hoodies out there. They actually look really nice and more professional than a regular hoodie, and super soft. I got to tell you, they are amazing.
This is what I wore to work. This is what I wore to work today to the office. So.
Exactly. That's how great these hoodies are. You can wear them to work and they look professional. They don't look like that hoodie that you wear around the house and like fall asleep on your couch in. Also, their belts. Got to check out their belts. Their belts are amazing. I'm wearing one right now.
I wear one exclusively now. I literally have one to go with everything that I own, and I will not wear anything else. I'm a big fan of their belts. They're the best. So definitely recommend them. I have one last thing, and Greg, it is the for the golfer that has everything. I think that they need to take a trip. They need to take a trip to French Lick. And if you haven't been to the French Lick Resort, we were there earlier this year. Go back and watch our podcasts from there. We did a couple of them from there with Lori and
Rob.
Why am I drawing a blank? Rob, thank you. Yep. Rob, yep. With Lori and Rob from French Lick. But the whole town of French Lick, the resort, the gun range, everything there is to do at French Lick. I am a big fan. And Corn Ferry Tour goes there. They play the die. And if you want to go to a great golf destination, great resorts, great food, great people, great atmosphere, French Lick is the destination to go to.
Steve, what do you want on a guy's golf trip? First of all, you want more than one golf course. They got two plus a par 3 plus a 9-hole course. Then they're adding another course coming soon. So they got that. Check. What else do you want? You want someplace to stay, someplace that's nice, that's right there, that has transportation to all these places. Boom. They got 2 resorts there. You want a casino on your guy's trip? Of course you do. They got that. Then, obviously, you want a place to eat and drink and have fun. They got that in the resort and around the town. So it checks every box for a guy's golf trip.
And the other great thing, once you're there, you don't have to drive anywhere.
100%. And what I was going to say next is add a gun range to this. Come on. Like, this is the perfect guy's destination.
Let's go.
Like, a lot of places don't have that. And then if you want to go with your family, it's family friendly too. They got great pool facilities. They have a spa facility that's unbelievable. They have Christmas decorations and setup from November on. They do the Polar Express there. I take my son there every year and he has a blast. And then we went to the Polar Express and we played the par 3 course. So it's the perfect all-around getaway for your family and for your guys' trip. You got to check out French Lick. That is a perfect way to end this gift guide, Steve.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. So that's a great gift. And if you take any of our recommendations, or if you also recommend them, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you think. We're big fans of all of these products. So,
and a lot of these products we have uses code Golfing Dads to get discounts on. You'll see that in our credits later on, and we'll add some more stuff for you as well.
Hey, Dave commented on Instagram. Let's go back to French Lick. Hey, Dave, also, while we're here.
Dave's commenting on Instagram from the middle of the ocean.
But it's even funnier. He's commenting from Whitney's account on Instagram.
Are we sure it's not Whitney that's commenting?
I don't know, but hey, her birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Whit.
He said he couldn't be on. I'm not going to have internet, but you're going to use cell service instead? I mean, come on, Dave. Commit to the podcast. You know what's going on.
So Greg, there's been some, you and I have talked about this. There's been some news that broke. It actually came from the CEO of Live Golf that there's a lot of questions regarding one Live player's potential non-appearance this year on the Live Tour.
We have a holdout, folks.
We do have a holdout. Now
we have our first holdout in professional golf.
My first question is, is this a case of where there's smoke, there's fire?
Yes, it is.
Okay, 100%. There's a valid question. I want to start with that.
It's 2 different things. So I think the fire part could be 2 different things. It could be just, hey, I want more money and I want to stay with you. Or it's, you know what? Don't really care either way. And I kind of want to leave if this isn't the right place, because it shows that maybe he's only staying for the money. And if the money's not there the way that he wants it to be, why not go back to a place?
So it's funny.
You can have fun.
There's been some comments, and this goes back a few months. Fred Couples was on a radio show and said that Brooks wanted to come back to PGA Tour.
Yep.
And Fred came out and said that on a radio show. And it kind of glossed over, like, whatever. I think it was, after they'd played the Ryder Cup in Spain, not in Italy, and then coming off of that and being back with the guys, I think that there was some of that to do there. I think that if there was one player that was going to come back, it would have been Brooks to begin with.
Well, so I'm going to add something to this because I think this is a perfect topic here, because if you watch Full Swing, the first season, where Brooks is on there and he's talking about going to live, it was because of the money and his injuries and kind of working himself back up, getting himself back up to the playing ability that he knows he could do, because he was having some injuries when he left the PGA to go to live, and he wasn't seeing the performance that he was when he was winning all those majors back to back to back to back to back.
Correct.
So live, I think, was a good thing for him. But I think his heart is always with the PGA. I think he wants to go back. I think that's always been a factor. I think if you watch the next seasons of Full Swing, you kind of see that he misses that. He misses that PGA atmosphere. I don't think live is his cup of tea. So if I was a betting man on this, I think he's holding out to see what the PGA is going to do, not to see what live's going to do.
I found it convenient. There was some comments made that there's possibly a knee injury as to what the reason is that he's not going to play this year. It's an easy injury to say my knee hurts and I can't play. Just saying. It's an easy one.
But I mean, it's not like, how bad of a knee injury do you have that's going to keep you out of golf? Like,
right. Yeah.
That's going to keep you out for a full season. It's not like you tore your Achilles and you're an NBA player and you're out for the whole season, which seemed to be a trend last year. And
or a quarterback in Indianapolis either.
Indy ACLs are, I think, cursed.
Indy Achilles are in trouble.
I am starting the protect Caitlin Clark's ACL at all costs initiative, but that's really, if you're just saying a knee injury, I mean, you don't have to say what it is. You don't have to say what it is, but it just kind of seems like I'm holding out. Like I said, I want to see what the PGA wants to do. I don't want to see what Liv wants to do.
But here's the other thing. Liv came out and said that they paid the players to go, but they're not going to pay them any more money to stay to redo their new contracts. And that was their upfront money to go. So if you're Koepka and your contract is coming to an end and they're not going to pay you any more money to re-up a contract and sign another deal with them.
And you don't seem happy there. So why stay there?
You don't seem happy there. Then why are you staying?
And I'm going to say this. You gave it a chance. You took the money. And if you were happy there and you took the money and then it turned out the way you hoped, by all means, stay. But if that's not the case, you could be the poster child for how to get back to the PGA.
You know what else he's been the poster child for, though, at Liv? Everybody else has come on board on their team apparel, and I understand that there were agreements in place with Nike and Cleveland Srixon for bags and apparel that he had signed, but he has not done anything to show up in any Smash apparel ever.
No, then I don't think the Live model is for him.
No.
And I got to go back to this. When he went over to Live, you mended the fences with a certain individual, Mr. DeChambeau.
Bryson. Yep.
I don't know that you really mended those fences, except you were like, hey, I got my money, so I'm just going to tone it back a little bit because he seems to be the face there. Why would you want to be there if you're not happy, if you're not the face, if you don't want to be a part of a team when that is like I said, I want Live to be more team golf. I want it to be more focused on team golf and drop the individual golf aspect. And I would, to be honest, I would watch it a lot more. But if you are that individual, and Koepka's kind of that individual, he's never been that kind of team player, even when been on Ryder Cup teams. He's not that like team go get you guy. I'm Koepka, I do my thing. I'm happy with that. That's what I like about Koepka. Everyone doesn't need to be that team player, that cheerleader type person. So why not see if you can go back to the PGA Tour? They will welcome you back. I know they will. I know people are going to be up in arms and say, oh, they left. They shouldn't be. They should be shunned and all this stuff. Get over it. They went to another job. They took a chance. They didn't like it.
Yeah.
They want to come back to you. Be happy they want to come back to you.
I'm looking something up.
So, Steve, what is your thought of now? Let's say Koepka does come back, and he does come back to the PGA Tour. What does that look like for the Live Tour moving forward? Like, do you think there will be more people that try to jump ship, or is there going to be this wave of like, hey, now there's an opening?
What's up, Clay? How are you, buddy? What's going on tonight? Here's my question, though, because everyone's like, oh, well, serve your 1-year suspension, Brooks, and then come back. Hudson Swafford has a 5-year suspension, by the way, for going to Live. And is currently selling real estate. So I'm a little confused as to where everyone's coming up with this 1-year suspension. I think that there is again, Hudson Swafford also doesn't
I'm having headphone problems. Give me a second.
Gotcha. Hudson Swafford also doesn't have 5 majors like Brooks Koepka does. So there's that too. Hey, Robert, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for watching tonight. You fixed? Are you back up and running there with your headphones? Technical difficulties as we do live shows. Is he frozen? He might be frozen. Greg, you there? Oh, well, there goes Greg. So what's your thoughts? I mean, should Brooks Koepka be allowed to come back and play on the PGA Tour? I think there needs to be some sort of something. But I think that when you look at, is Brooks Koepka better off and does he make the PGA Tour stronger? I 100% think he does. The other question you have is, what does that leave Live with? Yes, they have Bryson. Yes, they have Jon Rahm. Cam Smith finally played well in Australia last week at the Australian Open. It's kind of one of those things that you're just kind of like, so I will say this to that comment, Robert, and the comment is for those of you on Apple and Spotify. I think so. The best golfers in the world should be playing against each other. I really think that when you look at, if you were to leave your job tomorrow and go work for another employer, which is what these guys have in theory done, you can't expect your other employer to pay you. I do think the majors are fine for that. I don't think that the PGA Tour is in a bad spot right now. I think when you look at what the PGA Tour is doing, they have positioned themselves much better than I think the Live Tour has. Live is trying to tout this, that they're a global tour or a global league, and they're not comparing themselves with the PGA Tour that basically only plays in the USA. The business model of being a global brand like that doesn't work, and it's part of the reason why they're bleeding money dry. And I think that is the bigger problem with what they're doing. I just think that these guys thought they could have their cake and eat it too. To me, they shouldn't. When you work for an employer, you don't get paid. If you leave and you quit your job and you go to another one, your old employer doesn't pay you. And I honestly think that that's taking spots away from the next round of great players. Neil Shipley and all these kids that are coming off of the Corn Ferry Tour. Great players and have tons of potential. It scares me that it turns into a closed circuit where you have the best players playing against each other, and that's all it is, and you never get out of that group.
Well,
so I do think,
Steve, I want to go into you said the best players playing with each other. I am sick and tired of hearing people say that, because I feel it's mostly Liv is the only one saying that. Like, they're the ones that say, we want the best players playing together, but you're the one who split those apart. And I feel on the PGA tours where you have the best players playing together, you have some outlying good players that are in that category of some of the best in the world, but you pulled away from it. You had the choice of playing all together, and then you made this other tour, and they're like, well, we think the best players should play together, and you're like, and it's a bunch of BS. Like,
well, and look at a player like
golf.
Joaquin Niemann, who Liv touts as like their superstar. He won 5 times last year, still did win Player of the Year. Lost it to a guy that didn't win once.
That doesn't make any sense either.
No, and you in Joaquin no-showed at all 4 majors.
Yeah,
like no-showed.
That's my point. Is you're not putting the best players. You're putting the best names or the biggest names that are out there that are the hype behind them, that have done great things, that are good players, and I would gladly take back on the PGA Tour. But I'm tired of hearing that narrative of, we think the best players should play together. No, you don't. You just think,
but I also feel like
get your money.
And I also feel like, though, that some of those guys feel that, and I don't want to take this away from them, but like the Henrik Stensons, Graham McDowells, and all these guys that made their name in their career in their 20s and 30s that are now in their late 40s and closing in on 50 should be playing in all these signature events with all these other guys on the PGA Tour that they can't keep up with, and they can't play well. They don't deserve to be there. They've at no point in their life where they should be just literally biding their time for the Champions Tour and just be thankful that they won majors and they got past tournament exemptions and everything else, past winter exemptions and everything else.
But yeah, if I'm one of those like Graham McDowell type people, I'm looking at this as, hey, the Liv is perfect for me, and I don't blame him for going over there, because now I'm playing in a smaller field. I have more of a shot, and I can have a little bit of fun with it, because they do some fun things over there. They make it loud. It's golf but louder is their slogan, and I look at that as a great example. And maybe that's your business model. That's why I say go to that team golf, have fun with that, make it a fun version of what it is. Don't go after world golf points. Don't go after all of this other stuff that you were kind of promised when you went over there. Just have fun with it and make Liv a fun tour.
And you know what? If I were them, what I would do first thing that I would do once that 2027 schedule gets announced on the PGA Tour, I would figure out how to not compete with the PGA Tour. And if they're just going to do these from February until September through Labor Day, I would do live events from October through February.
Exactly. Do that. Find a way where you don't have to compete with it. Make it fun, and get out of this narrative of the best golfers should be playing together, because you're the one who ruined that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nope. That's what we got.
All right. So make sure that you're checking out all the gift ideas that we gave you. Go check out all their websites. Check out all of the codes that we have for you to save some money on some of those gifts too. Not all of them, but basically we're giving you the perfect list for all of your holiday needs. Wait, what was that? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I agree. I want to see the best play together, but I'm tired of the narrative of you left and you're coming back. So
yeah.
All right. With that being said, happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas and a happy New Year.
And we will see you next week too.
Yeah, we're gonna be back. We're not leaving for the holidays. We don't take a holiday break, and we go right.
We're not on,
PGA
and we won't be on it. We won't be on a cruise with Dave. So,
I mean, I wish I was on a cruise. Doesn't need to be with Dave, of all people, but it's rather take my wife with me. So with that, cheers, everybody.
See you.
I'm really fortunate, man. I mean, having an opportunity to build something that's
And remember, folks, use code GolfingDads to get 15% off your order at Desert Fox Golf. Also use code GolfingDads to get 15% off your order at golfish.com. Use code GolfingDads to get 20% off your order at Jacket Sunscreen. And use the Golfing Dads Tavern to get 5% off your order at FlightScope.